If you're over 70 and you've noticed your muscles getting weaker even though you still eat well, you're not imagining it. Many older adults feel their legs giving out halfway through the day. Some wake up at night with painful cramps. Others lose balance just walking across the living room. And the hardest part? It's not just about strength, it's about independence. When standing up from a chair feels like a challenge, everyday life becomes harder than it should be.
Doctors call it muscle loss with aging, but for you, it's more than a medical term. It means you can't carry groceries the way you used to. It means climbing stairs feels like running a marathon. It means you may need help with things you once did easily. That loss doesn't just affect your body, it affects your confidence and your freedom.
Here's the surprising truth. Your muscles are still capable of growing and repairing themselves even after 70. But there's a catch. Eating the same foods you did at 40 or 50 may no longer be enough. Your body needs stronger signals to build muscle, and that's where the right kind of protein makes all the difference. Most people think eggs are the gold standard for protein. They are good, but today I'm going to show you 7 vegetable proteins that can do something eggs cannot. They help your aging body actually use the protein you eat, so your muscles don't waste away. And the #1 food on this list is so powerful, scientists say it can completely replace eggs in some situations. Stay with me, because if you click away, you'll miss the single most important food for keeping your muscles alive and strong after 70.
After 60, your body changes in ways most people never hear about from their doctor. You may eat chicken, fish, or eggs, but your muscles don't respond the same way they did years ago. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. In plain English, it means your body doesn't pick up the signal from protein as strongly as before. The result? You can eat enough, but still lose muscle.
Think about how this shows up in daily life. You push yourself out of bed in the morning and feel slower than you used to. You carry a laundry basket and your arms get tired halfway down the hall. You walk across the grocery store and suddenly your legs feel heavy, almost like someone added weights to them. This isn't because you're not trying hard enough. It's because your body can't use protein as efficiently anymore.
The consequences are bigger than most people realize. When muscles shrink, the risk of falling goes up. A fall at 70 or 80 can change your whole life in seconds. Weak muscles also affect memory and mood. The brain relies on healthy circulation and steady energy from the muscles. That's why many older adults feel more forgetful, more tired, and less motivated when muscle loss speeds up.
Even sleep is affected. If you wake up at night with leg cramps, or if you toss and turn because your body feels restless, weak muscles may be part of the problem. Over time, this cycle gets worse. Poor sleep makes muscles weaker, and weaker muscles make sleep harder.
Here's the tough part. Many seniors believe eating more meat or taking protein powders will fix it. But if your body can't absorb and activate that protein, it doesn't matter how much you eat. That's why so many people over 70 keep losing muscle even when they follow their doctor's advice. But don't lose hope. There is a way to get past this resistance. Certain vegetable proteins have unique compounds that help your body absorb protein better and spark muscle growth again. In a moment, I'll show you which ones matter most.
Here's the good news. Muscle loss after 70 is not a one-way street. Your body can still respond if you give it the right tools. The answer isn't piling on more meat or drinking bigger protein shakes. The answer is helping your body use protein more effectively.
This is where certain vegetables stand out. They don't just bring small amounts of protein. They come with natural compounds that improve digestion, calm inflammation, and make your muscles more sensitive to the protein signal again. That means the food you already eat, chicken, eggs, beans, starts working harder for you.
Think about what that could mean in real life. You eat dinner with a serving of these vegetables and wake up with fewer cramps. You add them to lunch and feel steady on your feet while walking across the parking lot. You include them in a weekly routine,
and notice you can carry groceries without stopping to rest. These are not exotic powders or expensive supplements. They're affordable foods sitting in every supermarket in America.
Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 7 of the most powerful vegetable proteins for seniors. Each one is simple to prepare, easy on digestion, and proven to support strength and energy. And the last one on this list, it has such a complete protein profile that in many cases it can take the place of eggs and sometimes even work better.
Stay with me, because if you miss that number 1 food, you'll miss the single easiest way to keep your muscles alive and strong after 70.
Let's start with okra. At first glance, it doesn't look like much, but for seniors, it can make a real difference. 100 grams of cooked okra has about 2 grams of protein. That's not a huge number, but the real benefit isn't the protein itself. It's how okra helps your body use all the other protein you eat.
Okra is rich in soluble fiber and a natural gel-like substance that lines your digestive tract. For you, that means food moves more smoothly, nutrients get absorbed better, and the protein from your chicken or eggs doesn't go to waste. Many older adults who deal with gas, bloating, or poor digestion find that adding okra makes meals easier on the stomach.
It also brings minerals seniors often fall short on: magnesium and potassium. These two are critical for muscle contraction. If you've ever had painful leg cramps in the middle of the night or felt your legs suddenly give out on a walk, low magnesium or potassium could be part of the reason. Okra helps refill that gap.
On top of that, it's loaded with antioxidants that calm the silent inflammation that eats away at muscle tissue as we age. Less inflammation means more energy, steadier movement, and less soreness after activity.
Cooking okra is simple. You can stew it with tomatoes and garlic, steam it until tender, or roast it until the edges turn crispy. If you've struggled with nighttime cramps or heavy, sluggish legs, try adding okra to your dinner a few times a week and see how your body responds. Next on the list is asparagus. 100 grams of cooked asparagus gives you about 2 to 3 grams of protein, but the real value is something most people never think about: choline. Choline is the nutrient that helps your brain send signals to your muscles. When levels are low, your steps can feel shaky, your hands may tremble, or your reaction time slows. Adding asparagus regularly helps keep that communication steady so movements feel more controlled.
Asparagus also carries folate and vitamin E. Together, they improve circulation and repair cells. Better blood flow means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, which is why many seniors feel less drained after walking or climbing stairs when they eat it often. At the same time, it has a natural diuretic effect. That means it helps your body release extra water without draining the minerals you need. If you've ever dealt with swollen ankles or heavy legs after standing too long, asparagus can bring noticeable relief.
Another powerful part of asparagus is glutathione, often called the body's master antioxidant. It protects muscle fibers from daily wear and tear so they stay stronger and less fatigued.
Cooking asparagus is easy. Steam it until tender, roast it with a little olive oil, or add it to an omelet for breakfast. If you want steadier steps and more energy in your day, keep asparagus on your plate at least a few times each week. Brussels sprouts may be small, but they carry real strength for aging muscles. 100 grams of cooked sprouts gives you about 4 grams of protein, which is already more than many vegetables. But the real benefit comes from the nutrients packed inside each little bud.
They're high in vitamin C, which your body uses to build collagen. Collagen keeps muscle fibers, tendons, and ligaments firm and flexible. Without enough of it, movements get stiff, recovery slows, and even a short walk can feel harder than it should. Many seniors who complain about tight knees or sore shoulders don't realize low collagen could be part of the issue.
Brussels sprouts also provide a group of compounds called glucosinolates. These calm the slow-burning inflammation that wears down muscles and puts pressure on your joints. Less inflammation means fewer aches after activity and smoother movement day to day. On top of that, they bring plenty of vitamin K.
While most people know it for blood clotting, vitamin K is critical for bone density and for nerve-to-muscle communication. That translates directly into steadier balance and fewer falls, two of the biggest concerns for seniors.
Cooking Brussels sprouts is simple. Roast them until the edges are crispy, drizzle with olive oil and garlic, or mix them with walnuts and cranberries for extra flavor. If you want stronger joints, better balance, and more confidence with every step, Brussels sprouts are worth keeping in your kitchen all year, not just for the holidays.
Broccoli is one of the most reliable vegetables you can put on your plate. 100 grams of cooked broccoli gives you about 2.5 to 3 grams of protein. That may not sound like much, but what makes broccoli powerful is how it protects the systems that keep your muscles working. It contains sulforaphane, a compound studied for its ability to reduce chronic inflammation. For seniors, this matters because long-term inflammation quietly weakens muscle fibers and speeds up fatigue. Eating broccoli regularly helps protect your muscles so they can recover faster after simple activities like gardening or walking in the park.
Broccoli also provides vitamin C, folate, and vitamin K. Vitamin C supports collagen, keeping tendons and ligaments flexible. Folate and vitamin K strengthen bones and improve the communication between nerves and muscles. That translates to steadier posture, fewer missteps, and more confidence when you're on your feet.
Another bonus is its fiber. Fiber keeps blood sugar steady and supports a healthy gut. A strong digestive system means you absorb protein more efficiently, so the chicken or fish you eat does more for your muscles. Cooking broccoli doesn't take much effort. Steam it until it's bright green, stir-fry it with garlic and olive oil, or blend it into a warm soup. A few servings each week can reduce soreness, improve balance, and give your muscles the support they need year after year. Kale has earned its reputation for good reason. 100 grams of raw kale provides about 4 grams of protein, but the real value is in the support nutrients that seniors often need most. Kale is loaded with vitamin K, which directs calcium to the right places, your bones and muscles. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can build up where it doesn't belong, leaving your joints stiff and your balance less steady. It also supplies vitamin C, essential for collagen production. Collagen keeps muscles, tendons, and ligaments flexible so you can bend, stretch, and move without constant strain. Many older adults who feel tightness in their shoulders or knees find that adding kale helps ease that stiffness over time. Another strength of kale is alpha-lipoic acid, an antioxidant rarely found in vegetables. It protects muscle cells from damage caused by years of wear, helping you keep energy throughout the day. Along with that, kale carries a trio of minerals: magnesium, calcium, and potassium. These work together to regulate muscle contractions. If you've experienced cramps or that dragging heaviness in your legs, these minerals can make a noticeable difference. Kale can be tougher than spinach, but it's easy to prepare. Massage the leaves with olive oil for salads, steam them lightly, or sauté them for a tender side dish. It also blends well into smoothies with banana or lemon. Eating kale a few times a week gives your muscles and bones the support they need to keep you moving with confidence. Spinach is a foundation food for seniors who want steady strength. 100 grams of cooked spinach gives you about 3 to 5 grams of protein, but what makes it powerful is its rich supply of magnesium. Magnesium acts like the on-off switch for your muscles. Without enough, your legs cramp, your arms fatigue quickly, and recovery after even light activity takes longer. Spinach also contains natural nitrates that gently widen blood vessels. That means stronger circulation, more oxygen reaching your muscles, and more energy when you walk, climb stairs, or carry bags from the store. Many older adults notice they can go longer without feeling drained when spinach becomes a regular part of their meals. Inside those dark green leaves are also lutein and zeaxanthin. Most people know them for eye health, but they also reduce inflammation throughout the body. Less inflammation helps preserve muscle tissue and keeps you moving with fewer aches.
Spinach is easy to add without much planning. Toss a handful into scrambled eggs, stir it into soups, or sauté it quickly with garlic and olive oil. Pair it with tomatoes or citrus fruit, and your body will absorb its iron better, supporting healthy blood cells and steady energy. Gentle on the stomach and easy to chew, spinach is one of the most reliable vegetables to keep your muscles active as you age.
Moringa, often called drumstick leaves, is one of the most concentrated vegetable proteins available. 100 grams of fresh moringa leaves provide close to 9 grams of protein. What makes it even more valuable is that it's a complete protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle repair and growth. For seniors whose bodies are less responsive to protein, moringa delivers a stronger signal to keep muscle tissue active.
Moringa also brings iron to fight fatigue, calcium to support bone strength, and antioxidants that calm the inflammation slowly wearing down muscles and joints. For older adults who feel both tired and stiff, this combination can make a real difference. It's also gentle on digestion. Unlike some high-protein foods that leave you bloated or uncomfortable, moringa is light and easy to absorb. That makes it a smart choice for anyone who wants more protein without the heaviness of meat or the sugar in some protein powders.
Preparing moringa is simple. The fresh leaves can be added to soups or sautéed with garlic for a side dish. Dried leaves can be ground into a powder and blended into smoothies, tea, or warm milk. Even small amounts used regularly can help maintain lean muscle, steady energy, and mobility well past 70.
Now that you've seen these 7 foods, here's the simple truth. No single vegetable can keep you strong on its own. Real progress comes when you bring them together, week after week, as part of your routine. Each time you add them to your plate, you give your body the raw materials it needs to stay active, steady, and independent.
Think about what that means in daily life. It's standing up from a chair without struggling. It's carrying your own groceries without asking for help. It's walking across the yard to play with your grandkids without feeling worn out halfway. These moments matter more than numbers on a nutrition label. They're what let you keep living life on your own terms.
Every meal is a chance to send your body the message that you're not done yet. With the right foods, your muscles can keep supporting you through the years ahead.
Which of these 7 foods will you try first this week? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your story. If you've dealt with leg cramps, weakness, or balance issues, your experience could help someone else watching this. Share this video with a friend or family member who wants to stay strong after 70. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe. In the next video, I'll show you the 5 foods that quietly drain muscle strength and make aging harder. Don't miss it. Your future self will thank you.